relatively tough. But yeah, back today. And yeah, thank you to Keegan and Jev and Mo holding down the fort here.
Alright, Chris,
Yo,
just to show you, bro, why we were so busy yesterday. Just go check your WhatsApps there, bro.
wow, what's up?
Yeah.
From who?
Guys, we need to show you. We just finished the 2G's intro song. You guys are gonna need to check it out there. Mo sent it to you. It is the official 2G's intro song, guys. We've got our own song now, just like Mad Charts. We also popping off.
Where? When did he send it?
Now.
Nothing's come through yet. I'll check.
Alright, I'll get him to say it, but you're gonna see, Chris. we popping off, bro.
Hey, yeah, Chad. Sorry, man. Yesterday I was literally fighting for my life. And yeah, feeling a lot better today. I was a little bit optimistic coming into the office. Thought if I lay down for an hour or two on the couch, I'll feel better, but yeah. But anyways, Chad, let me just ask, how did the boys do yesterday? Chad, were you guys in good hands?
Hey, to be fair, both my trades were great trades. I just freaking pulled them both early.
Right.
I don't know if Steve's here. Steve, I was actually watching it afterwards, bro. That GJ trade, if the guys who were still in it, that thing took off.
Chad, who took that GBP USD swing that I shared on Monday, I think it was Monday evening, it TP perfectly. That anyways, Chad, we're gonna get going here. Just want to go over to the calendar. But yeah, Chad, back today, not feeling 100%, but 100% better than yesterday. Alrighty, let's get going here. Hope you guys had an awesome day yesterday. I didn't even check the charts, I was out. But obviously the big one today, CPI 2:30 this afternoon. Expectation is that the month-on-month CPI is going to drop to 0.3 and the year-on-year to actually increase to 3.4. And then CPI excluding food and energy, expecting a drop there month-on-month as well. And then CPI ex food and energy expecting a drop to 3.7. So very, very interesting. We're going to go through all of that now and also a little bit later to see how we can capitalize on that. And also, as always, we're going to give you guys 3 scenarios as to what the data is going to tell us and how you can react to that data. So very, very simple, Chad. Yesterday closing weak bearish, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that candle, even though it looks like a reversal candle, still closed bearish. So you still have the outside chance that this daily candle can go and fill yesterday's wick. Also, that candle closed bearish below this previous area of support, so I can only really get bullish on the dollar once we start trading above 103.86. There was that weekly pivot key level, never really tested it on Monday, came very, very close and then just died off. So for the most part, this could be your bullish range if we start trading above 103.86. Otherwise, if we stay below yesterday's high and below this level, you could see this level being retested. And ultimately, if that level fails, we're going down to the weekly S1. So for me, on the day, I'm going to be neutral. I'm bearish on the week. I am neutral on the day because things can change and I don't want to get stuck on one single bias for the day. So I'm going to be in neutral, ready to react to the data. And on the 5 minute, this is the Asia range we've got. AD is starting to flip back bullish again. So very, very simple for me, Chad. as mentioned, can only really get bullish above that level. So while we trade below that level, still going to remain bearish. But once we start trading above that level, I am ready to start shifting my bias. So that's DXY, US30. And before we're going to pray. Okay, let's just pray now. I forgot the prayer, guys. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. I almost forgot about the prayer. There's the prayer, guys. Amen. Can I just get 2 amens? Okay, beautiful. We've got 2. With 2 or more gathered, there I shall be. Hang Seng closing up 1.8%, solid overnight showing. Nikkei closing down 0.5%, so China leading this morning. So US30 on the daily. Let's quickly look at what the daily is doing. Bearish on the weekly chart. We talked about this on Monday, and I said that this is going to be your weekly range. We spoke about it on Monday, and I said for the most part you will be trading within this range. Yesterday testing that range low, but again closing bearish. So while we respect this little zone here, we can still come down to retest that level. So just be very aware. And I think if we close bullish like this today, then we've got this key level up here that we can come and retest. So very, very simple for me. I am neutral to bearish on the day, so I'm going to keep the daily neutral. This is your range that you will be trading in today. And then the 5-minute time frame, what do we have on the 5? Nice tight little Asia range. 80 is firmly bullish. Daily pivot all the way down here. So are we going to first pull back down there? Let me just see. Yeah, Chad, you can clearly see. Again, not a trend line trader. I'm just showing you the linear regression of price. It is still bearish, and therefore I can only really get bullish above here. Once we start trading above this level, I can get bullish. Otherwise, I am still bearish, but we're going to stay neutral on the day. Nasdaq, let's quickly look at Nas daily time frame. What do we have on the day? Daily time. Hey, sorry, Chad. Give me 1 second. All right, daily time frame here on Nasdaq. Very interesting, Chad. We had this ab roller candle on Monday. Tuesday closing bullish, and now my thing is, was this the low of the week being created? Because if we hold above this level here, this zone there, we can definitely go up to retest this level, and then after that we can come and test all of these rejection wicks up there. So gonna be neutral to bullish on NAS, which is very odd that I'm neutral to bearish on US30, but anyways, Chad, so there's that little box, there's the weekly pivot, there's the daily pivot. Can we see some type of retest here and then the reversal a little bit later? Nothing much I can do here at the Asia highs, Asia lows, but yeah, I'll rather wait for something into this zone that we've actually marked out here. So keep your eye on the weekly pivot and the daily pivot down here, Chad. So Keeks, over to you, my brother.
Hey, perfect, brother. All right, so yeah, guys, DXY for me. Again, very much, obviously, we said we are bearish to a neutral. The big thing for me now is obviously we are trading down. So obviously traded down, came back up, holding this weekly pivot, and then traded down again, taking out this little low support area. But having a nice ab roller doji after holding this pivot over here. Immigrate the monthly pivot, I think, if I'm correct. So that obviously turning around over there. So today, obviously, CPI, the big one. We've been seeing this. So the thing for me, why I'm going to go neutral, guys, is I wouldn't be surprised if, honestly, we kind of got something where, let's just say, if it was dollar strength, same as with NFP, what I said to you guys, even if this thing is a surprise number to the upside, you could get something like this, where I think it could wick all the way back up to this pivot, the daily key level, but I do not think it will hold. So you could get this big wick to the top side, just to waterfall right back down and continue. So I am bearish, again, still looking for this 103.450 key level to be tested, but I do think we could have quite a bit of a wick side to the top, obviously looking with that momentum of today's news. Again, when we talk about it, I think we'll talk a bit more about CPI later on, but it's already been forecast as mixed data, one coming out higher, one coming out lower. So if that is the case, that again adds to that wick to the top, or we then continue to the downside, or again trade to the downside, or we then change momentum and go to the top side. But if we just want to trade what obviously is in front of us for now, of technicals, you've obviously traded down on the day, Asia lows starting off to Asia highs, and then retesting Asia highs quite a few times, as we can see here. So 1, 2, coming for that third time, and then now around having that final break and holding around Asia highs. So either I'd like to see DXY probably trade back up to around this 200 and start getting a rejection off there to then fake back into the Asia range to trade for this Asia lows, daily pivot, and EQ. If that doesn't happen, I think honestly we might literally just be trading up and then straight down and park in the bus until CPI comes out. So we'll just have to keep that out. But again, I am a bearish to neutral outlook on DXY. Then with NAS, NAS again, guys, we were obviously bearish, just very dependent on what happened on Monday, and Monday came to the party like we were wanting, trading back up, giving us that little fake out, and yesterday the continuation. So we are still pretty much bullish, but I think today will be a perfect example, as I always say to you guys. Could see the sell off come in to, as I say, if dollar strength comes out, sell off to that weekly key level, hold the key level, and then trade back to the top side. As I say, I don't believe fundamentally, even if it is dollar strength, it will hold in the long term. So again, having that breakout, we need the breakout to be retested again. Very simple, what I always say to you guys. So on the lower time frames, we can see obviously our daily pivot just above the weekly pivot, and our I don't know what the hell the EQ is doing over there, making its own type of pattern, but we can see that trade back down for the breakout, obviously, as I say. So you got the EQ, daily pivot and weekly pivot around this area, so definitely could see a pullback till there and then trade back to the top side. So personally, I don't want to get involved in anything yet, because even if we do break Asia lows now, I really think will most likely just be fake outs to break lows, then get back in the range, and if it breaks to the top side, or fake out and get back in the range. So honestly, I don't think NAS or even US30 for that fact are going to get any definite moves this morning. So US30 on the time frame, we are bullish, but again, big thing to know is obviously we spoke about this breakout here on Friday, Monday giving us that ab roller, yesterday closing bearish, but again massive wick, taking out the low of Monday, but holding this daily key level of 38.7860. So we can see this obviously turning around here. If we can hold this, then look for the continuation back to the top. So again, on the 4 hour, we'll see this over there. We spoke about this. You can see a little bit of consolidation over here, that kind of fake out move, hold this, and now we want to see basically you've done this, trade all the way out, getting all your buyers out, and now trade up for that weekly pivot again. So that's what we're going to keep our eye on for US30. We definitely are bullish, but again, I just want to keep reinstating it. We want to be careful because of what's going to happen with CPI. I think it's going to come out a bit mixed, giving us that one-way momentum, a wick to the downside. So with US30, we have the daily pivot over there with this initial breakout support area. So I wouldn't be surprised seeing a move down to test this zone again, and then the move to the top side. So just really be careful with indices today, guys.
Thanks so much, brother. Gold, Chad, we were bullish on the week. We were bullish on the day. As mentioned, path of least resistance is to the top side. Yesterday, very interestingly, we talked about this monthly resistance level, quite a big level, 2364. I actually saw Jeff took a short from there yesterday, so very nice, but still daily is bullish. cannot be bearish up until we either see a daily candle take out a previous daily high and then closing with an engulfing taking out a previous daily low as well. So cannot be bearish, Chad. Just keep that in mind. Any pullbacks is still relatively short term, short lived. And I'm still bullish. If we look at the AD has not yet showed us anything to be bearish about. And very, very simple for me today is what are we going to do here? I'm thinking that we're going to park the bus very close to this 2352 level. And then we're going to see what we do there. But also we've got this monthly R1. So maybe a little bit later I'll try a sneaky little pullback play if we see something there. Otherwise this is just going to be that continuation trade where the guys are still trying to short and they are absolutely going to get body slammed. So let's see how the markets open up. GBP USD daily time frame, we were weekly. Almost wanted to say we were weekly on the bullish, but we are bullish on the weekly. For those of you that don't know, I shared the swing trade, the first swing trade in the group, something that I'm still going to be working on, but played out perfectly. I'm going to show you guys now exactly what I mean. I'm bullish on the day. We've got this beautiful daily wick to fill. Monday we were bullish due to the fact that we had this breakout. Yesterday I would have been bullish due to that daily breakout level there, testing the weekly pivot and then expecting price to push up all the way to this previous breakout zone there. So bullish on the day. Let's see the 5 minute. What is the 5 minute showing us? Alrighty, 5 minute already starting to do some work here above the daily pivot. We've got a beautiful key level there. So I'm going to say we need to see what we do at Asia highs. Then in terms of the swing trade I shared in the Discord group, go and check Monday's analysis where I told you guys as soon as I get a bullish candle closure above here, you can go and check basically the video on Monday or the live stream on Monday. And I also shared this in the Discord. I said as soon as we get a break above there after testing the weekly pivot, you can enter there. You can place your stop just below all of these 4-hour wick lows, and you can target your weekly R1 up there, even though it's just a 1 to 1.5. This is beautiful for guys that have a day job, and you don't have to quit your day job. You can still trade, make good money, still focus on your work. As mentioned, please don't steal time from your employer, Chad. If you are on the charts during the day, work that time in, because you're effectively stealing time. If you can't do your work 100%, rather stay away from trading. But Chad, here it is. As soon as I entered it on Monday evening, I said first swing trade for the week. GBP USD longs on the 4-hour close. Please go and check the London stream from this morning. And then I mentioned I'm moving my stop 2 pips lower than this current 4-hour candle, and there you can see trade running beautifully. So nice little win there. And I chatted to Keegan and we said in terms of our live accounts and our live funded accounts, we're gonna try and do more of these swings. There's less stress, there's less managing on lower time frames. It's literally you enter on the 4-hour and you only need to monitor it every other 4-hour candle that forms. So beautiful trade there. Hope some of you guys took advantage of that. Euro USD neutral for me, closing bearish after testing this key level there, and I'm going to say once we get below this monthly pivot here, I could expect some type of pullback, but we're going to need to see what we do a little bit later in the session. But as you can see, the 80 is starting to flip bearish now, so it can only really start getting bullish on this once this 80 starts trading above the 200 and ultimately trading above the daily pivot. UJ daily time frame, let's quickly look at it. I mentioned I was bullish on the week. Monday closing above this key level right there. Yesterday closing bearish, and I'm still relatively neutral due to the fact that we closed above this level but closed bearish and also took out a previous daily low. So very interesting, very simple for me. UJ 151.74, that was the key level from Monday. Nothing has changed. So 151.74. If we hold above this level here, I am still bullish on this chat. Very, very simple. GJ, let's look at GJ. Bullish on the week, bullish on the day. Monday, beautiful. This was a beautiful, beautiful break of this previous structure level. We've got a nice wick to fall to the upside, so I'm bullish on the day as well. And then on the 5 minute, what do we have on the 5? 80 is nice and firmly bullish. We're starting to trade above the Asia highs. There's your daily pivot. Very, very simple for me, Chad. If we hold above Asia highs, hold above this daily pivot, 192.50. Very, very simple. That is where I'll start looking for my longs. Kiggs, I think you guys took longs yesterday, eh?
Yeah, so I didn't take the longs.
A tweet came out.
Or the GJ.
Yeah,
we took longs, and that bloody tweet that Wick took us.
I think on Monday I talked about it and I said they're going to start, be very careful at any stage they can start tweeting, but as long as you follow your plan, no harm nor foul done. So EJ looking a little bit weak today. I'm going to be neutral on the day due to the fact that we did close bearish yesterday, but we're still trading within this bullish range. So while we hold above this level, I'm still relatively bullish, 164.27. If we can start pushing bullish, 165.21 will be hit today. And on the 5 minute, let's quickly look at what we've got here. So daily pivot up here, Asia highs up there. Asia low is not really taken, so I'm going to sit out of that one and see how we do a little bit later. And then from the daily, you can see Euro GBP very much bearish. So obviously Euro, the weaker one going into today. There you can see that bearish engulfing candle already breaking yesterday's low. So if you want to buy any Euro GBP crosses, rather buy pound. If you want to sell any Euro GBP crosses, rather sell Euro. Euro is the weaker one. But Chad, that's my analysis. Keeks will finish it up for you guys, and we'll get going here.
All right, guys. Okay, well, let's get into gold. Gold, obviously, we are still definitely bullish. I kept saying this to you guys. Obviously, keeping in mind of our day count, which obviously that already got invalidated yesterday, so we can actually take these already off. Don't even pay attention to those anymore. But as I said to you guys, you are coming up to that weekly resistance. So that's where we saw this little bit of a roadblock stop us, get a little bit of consolidation happening over here. But again, we are still bullish. As of yet, there is no reason for us to start selling at all yet. So again, definitely get some nice pullbacks. Obviously, I know, if I'm correct, I think this was literally the move Jev took the sell off of. Yeah, 430. Yeah, so that's it over there. That is literally perfectly off the weekly resistance. Very, very good trade. But as well, guys, I do think it's going to start stepping back to the top side. Big thing is with these key levels, I always say to you guys, you need to get away from it. And even though you had this initial big push down, you've now already got back into this range over here. You can see if we back here, we are now above this, back into the range, back above Asia highs. And you can literally just look to do this to come back to weekly resistance. And again, as all the moves show you, probability will say, if we are back at this key level 3 times, that third golden touch, most likely to break through and see the continuation come in. So we're going to see that obviously geopolitical tensions get very, very tight as well. So you've got this as gold being a safe haven, and that's where the strength just continues to come from right now. So really, we can see again, we talk about this with indices a lot, but when you got your EQ daily pivot right in the middle of the range, you can be guaranteed a big explosive move in one of the directions. So either two things can happen here today, guys. We either can be trading right down, just holding it over here and breaking away when that news comes, or we can actually break away with news to the downside. And again, as I said, doesn't actually hold out, come back into the range, and then come, because now you've swept your lows and you have all that strength to continue to the top side. So we're going to keep an eye out on that. But for myself, I'll actually look to go long on this if we hold the daily pivot. I'll look to go long. If we start breaking below, I'd look for, honestly, the sells, but literally it would have to be a very good RR, as I don't, like I say, see it really go much lower than Asia lows. Again, you're going to be playing the time game. Yeah, got to be against the dollar, because probably from about 12 o'clock, honestly, in my opinion, all dollar pairs are going to have a halt and that consolidation before news comes out. So we are going to want to just keep an eye out on that. But I am more bullish on gold, so we'll be looking for the buys on that side of things. Then over to the yen pairs. We are obviously bullish. Yesterday coming a bit with a bearish closure, but again closing the zone, which is perfect, because for us, honestly, this is the first time now we've broke above the zone, and even with a bearish day, closed basically in the zone or just above. So now we can see again, I'll say to you, 4 hour closing back underneath, but failing to hold, consolidating before that little break away to the top side. Obviously, we're getting very, very high up here on the chart, so I think that's just where your BOJ will always start tweeting and jawboning their market, just to keep it at least looking some positive in that light for them. So we always just got to be a bit careful. Yesterday was a perfect example. We couldn't prepare for that. Some guys, depending on your stops, were unlucky to sit through it, and they didn't get wicked out, and we obviously were on the unlucky side of things, just getting wicked out before a straight one-way move to TP. But that's the risk you got to take at these with the yen pairs at the moment. So again, Asia highs, daily pivot EQ right here in the range. I'd like to see the pullback basically just to this EQ daily pivot, holding there, and literally looking to go long from that. If we start breaking down, very, very good chance we'll take Asia lows and actually see this mount off a little bit again before we can see some dollar strength come back to the party. So again, even if we actually break this, I think we could even possibly go to the weekly pivot for a little bit of support and then turn around from there. So again, really, really got to look out for that. But honestly, I will literally look to go long from the daily pivot EQ once you can get some entry criteria over there. Then over to EJ. EJ obviously being the better one lately as well. Bearish closing this little bit of support area over there underneath and holding. So funny enough, EJ actually looking like I'd actually prefer the sells right now, if I'm not going to lie. But on the bullish thing, I would like, if these buyers can get a nice takeout this little higher and then break above, we can get into that market and really start putting the pressure on for the buyers again. Obviously, we can see the flip side of this, our daily pivot EQ in this resistance zone, but above it. So already showing us now we've tested Asia highs. We want to see Asia highs be respected and hold. Trade obviously looking towards those Asia highs, breaking Asia highs to get that daily pivot EQ and the continuation back to the highs over here after yesterday. So again, let's see what we can get there. I probably will look anywhere around here where we take the highs of the day so far and then target Asia highs and that breakthrough over there. If we come back down to Asia lows again with already a weak Asia lows over here, very good chance we can see that break to the downside. But again, I'm more bullish. The GJ, again looking like GJ definitely the stronger one here today, coming away very, very much bullish, one momentum. So again, GJ was the better pair we chose yesterday, and honestly looks like it would be the same case today if we are going to trade a yen pair. Either going to be GJ just running around here. We've already got the daily pivot EQ, and honestly looking to hold here. So again, we'll see what happens with the 15-minute shuffle. If we can get a nice close above here and hopefully not run away too much, maybe a little bit of a pullback again, then we can retest and go too long. Otherwise, if we do just consolidate here after that little bit of a 15-minute shuffle, we can go long from right where it is. So we'll keep an eye out on that. And then the majors, EU. I said to you guys, we are bullish even yesterday. Again, having this closure, we are holding this monthly pivot over there. So on the 4 hour, again, just kind of in a little bit of a range here. So we'll just see us holding above this, which right now I'm honestly still quite happy with over there. So again, we are talking about dollar pairs here. So dollar is involved in this, and we know that's going to be a big one today. So if you get caught on the wrong side today, I definitely think you could get hurt. But surprisingly enough, I think we could see this push to the upside, taking these weak Asia highs and then looking for that daily pivot EQ, where then we'll probably reject to come back to the Asia highs or the range to consolidate before news comes out for either the big continuation of the upside or to the downside for this S1. So we'll keep an eye out on EU. And then with GU, the last one, again, looking very, very strong. Yesterday trading up, hitting that key level of ours over there and the weekly resistance. I think there's a good chance we're going to go for that wick fall over there, trading back down. Same as I said you with gold, key level we pushed away and couldn't get any further and starting to come right back up. Market consolidated a little bit over there and breaking away nicely. So again, on the 30-minute looking very, very good for us over here. Literally off that EQ would have actually been a beautiful entry. So again, before market, but I think that is the perfect entry right there. Even maybe again after 50-minute shuffle we are still around this zone, I'll look to go long. Otherwise best bet would be even a retest of Asia highs, and if that holds after market open, look to go along to go back to this daily key level up here. So we'll keep an eye out on that and see what we can get, guys. But that is everything from our side.
Keeks, thank you so much. Chad, markets are open and in motion. Round 1. Fight. Chad, how's the audio levels? Audio good? Just give me a heads up there. Music not too loud, not too soft. Welcome everybody. For the first time viewers, we want to welcome you as well. For the OG viewers, as always, a pleasure being here with you guys, watching these candles form, trying to grab our little piece of the market. And if you have not done so yet, please feel free to drop a like, subscribe. And Jason, we did do the prayer, my brother. We already prayed, so this session can only be blessed, my brother. We did pray. Alrighty, chat. CPI, big one today. We're gonna still talk about the various scenarios, but that's only a little bit later today. Our focus now is where are we gonna get our next trade from, and then a little bit later in the session we will prep you guys beautifully for CPI. So don't stress, you guys will be prepped better than most. Seeing that Keegan went for the jugular yesterday. What happened there, Keeks?
What's this for?
No, that story I see went straight for the neck.
Because my boys, you know what the thing is, they want to start now finally acting like they actually just remind us a little bit that they actually are guys, that they have some little teeny weeny balls, and wanted to kind of and reply to us.
Did he reply?
Yeah, he made a thing calling all of us out. We always tune them about demo profits and demo this.
Did he call us out?
But you know it's directed at us, because he's always, you call us a demo trader and all my demo profits and demo this, but where's your demo Ferrari? Where's your demo mansion? Where's your demo this? So he's like, I'd rather stop hating on guys and accusing them of demo, rather level up and then we can talk. So yeah, that's where it came from, that afterwards. Because my thing is, he also limited the comments. I couldn't actually comment on it and reply to him. But again, if it's all just demo, why'd they run away from the challenge? Trade against us. Let's see what happens. So they want to think it's they feeling the pressure, but they don't even know we were just tickling them at this stage. We haven't even put the pressure on yet.
I don't have a Ferrari, but I do have a mansion, so so at least I'm halfway there. I think once I start selling bad signals, I'll be able to get the Ferrari as well.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I can't even see it because he blocked me, so. Yeah, but the beauty of trading demo is you can't lose. That's the beauty of it. And why trade if you make so much money from rebates and signals? Demo Ferrari. Sheesh. That is actually a demo Ferrari because he traded demo and sold signals to buy it. So he's 100% correct. It is a demo Ferrari. He must just be honest and thank all the guys that bought these bad signals and say, guys, this Ferrari wouldn't have been possible without you guys constantly feeding my bank account, paying for signals that don't work. And here's the thing, Rolio Jack did a review on his signals. Wait, let me check Rolio. So again, it's just fact, guys. It's not even personal.
So how many accounts do you think they're gonna blow up today for CPI?
Well, no, they're gonna nuke accounts, my bro. Chad, yeah, let's plug my brother Rolio here. Chad, there you can go. Rolio did a nice review of his signals. Go check it out. I'm putting this message. Then you can go check that out. No, Keeks didn't play around yesterday. I thought, yo, who upset this guy? Tagging.
And the thing is, I promise you, the amount of interactions I get on that and responses I get from that, because I don't, like you said, the guys are trying to see through your crap. They're not selling this anymore.
Anyways, yeah, Chad. Demo is life, as they say, in those parts of the world.
But the guys got clever, eh? Even someone did it as well. Darren also put out another thing, but very, very quickly they limit the comments.
I wonder why, though.
So he doesn't get me going to comment it again.
Chad, there's always something wrong if somebody limits the comments. If you have to moderate your comments so badly, you're obviously hiding something. Please show me that video. I can't see it.
Bro,
I just want to see it because I'm obviously blocked. The funny thing for me is that man had to willfully go and search my name on his phone.
There, just look at the third one on the top.
Chad, I'm just gonna quickly check this video. Chad, you know what's the funny thing for me? Is that for you to willfully go and make a video like that, you've been touched, my bro. Keeks?
No, but that's what I said, bro.
You had to go and plan that video, so that it bothers them. It honestly bothers them. And the only comeback he's got is demo Ferrari, demo mansion. Alright.
I don't know. You know, I promise you I'm going to make it a thing. Joe Ash, brother, this is to you. I know you're scared to accept the challenge. You and Darren. But we're going to see what happens when you're not going to expect it. When you're sitting there at that coffee shop and I come sit at your table and we put that camera in front of you. We're going to see if the pastor in you runs away or are you going to accept the challenge and have the trade-off? And then we can see about those demos.
Keegan, you're touching the guys, bro.
He's going to look, bro. I'm telling you.
That
every
man
time
is touched.
Every time he sees I'm posted, I'm on a plane, I'm somewhere. Yes, bro. That man, every time he goes out, he's going to be looking there over his shoulder. Where are these flipping 2Gs?
Hey.
Yeah, guys, it's on his page.
Are they trading CPI live again today?
No, bro, they're never going to trade live again. Never. They did it once, and I think they were scared for their lives.
The best one was that, remember when Joash and Darren were EMP
Yeah.
and they traded that NFP live here?
Yeah.
And you could hear Darren. So I think Darren, I think Darren was maybe under the impression that this guy can trade. And he's like, oh, CPI guys with Joash, just this. Let's say, for instance, they were buying. We're buying, boom, boom, boom. And all right, 3, 2, 1. And then you just hear Darren, ooh.
You know my thing is, I rate we try, we see what he does. Because he trades live. He goes on his live on IG. We join us and we request to join. See if he accepts.
John Ray, that 700k from demo signals, and then he still gets rebates from the brokers. So you can easily net like 1 million, 1.2 million a month.
You know, hey, one thing I actually will take my hat off. I'm not gonna say actually who it was because the guy's a wanker, but someone actually put out there the other day as an RB, and he put out there honestly. He showed his dashboard, and he showed exactly how much money he got paid out that month as an RB, just to show people the amount of money he's making as an RB. And I was like, you know what? I respect that, because the fact you show that shows people like more than half of your money you're trying to flaunt is purely RB money. That's not trading money.
No, bro, there's some IBs that are on average, just on average, not talking about decent months, that are averaging between 300 and 500k a month.
Yeah.
3 to 500k per month just from rebates with people trading under their IB link. So there's a lot of money to be made, Chad.
Yeah, when you think about it that way, it's crazy. Yeah, genre. The only problem is Darren's riding on someone that can't trade. Yeah, they both marketers.
Ooh, that was the best. That video. Till this day. Ugh. And then Darren was like, shit, this guy can't trade.
But guys, I will tell you, there is some stuff coming out, and not even from us. Not even from us. There's some content that's going to be coming out from some other traders they're going to upset the industry quite a bit.
When did they say they're going to put it out?
It was actually going to be last week. I must follow up with them. But yeah, I think, you know what, I think they're just waiting for the right time to drop it.
You're right.
Yeah. When those guys are at their high, they're going to smack them with it.
You must actually ask them, when are they? Keeks Gold, Asia Eyes, yeah. Break of structure. Long and strong, not?
For me personally, I said if we're holding, I'd look at it, yeah.
Chad, I'm looking here for some longs on gold.
Wasn't Darren with Clint? He wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been with everybody.
Yeah.
He's like that local trading war. He dick rides every second trader trying to sell.
Oh my word.
Yeah, some people are very opportunistic. Chad, there's very few guys in this industry that can trade. Rodeo Jack has proved that again. That 95% of the mentors out here aren't great. They can't really trade. They don't really understand fundamentals. They think taking a trade before news comes out, that is, I'm a fundamentalist. Oh, it came out red, sell, sell, sell. It's, yeah.
Inner circle trading also scamming people from PE. Who's that?
In this ICT, I think Chandra.
That's I'm also like, isn't that? Yeah, show the money. What about Marco? You can ask Chris about him.
Marco, yeah. Marco Grossini.
Does anyone know anything about the Forex Nasdaq billionaire PE?
Chad, it really pisses me off when people ask money for subpar information. And I've said it on multiple podcasts on our own and with Top Trader SA. Nothing wrong with mentorship. Nothing wrong with signals. But just be transparent. Say my win rate is 20%. Say that I can't really trade fundamentally. But yeah, selling, I don't know. It's bad. Yeah, Marco Grossini is also a joke. The guy's name is Ryan. He does the rib. Yeah, Marco Grossini went a little bit too far, and that's why his Instagram was nuked. That's the definition of fucking around and finding out. And he found out. There's two things you don't do, Chad. You don't bring in somebody's family. For instance, parents, wife, daughters, whatever. Like, you can have beef with one another, but don't bring people's children into the mix. The children are unaware of what's going on, and now to go to that level and then to phone me and say, oh, he's got this gangster online now, boom boom, whatever. And that was like the last straw. And you can tell Grossini I was the guy that took down his IG. I left him, but after he threatened Rydell's daughter and he was like trying to phone me and stuff, I was like, brother, you need to go rest a little bit. And then we put his account to rest. So that account has been resting very nicely. And that's honestly the only guy I've nuked on IG is Marco Grossini. Yeah, Chad, let's drop a like. Keegs, we might as well nuke everybody. All of these fake gurus. What do you rate?
100%. The pressure's coming.
Yeah, so there is rules in war, Chad. Some of these guys don't realize that there are rules in war. Like we'll play along, but there comes a time where we'll just pull the plug on you. Did Don lose 200k on Friday? No, man, are you serious?
Right. That bad.
Donnie, is that not maybe the previous one? Or was it now this Friday?
The Friday was NFP, eh? I mean, a lot happened in NFP, so... Oh.
No, man. Can't be. Can't be. Let me check. Where did you see that? 7 days ago. Jolts. 1 day ago.
Oh, I'll go look, yeah. Let's go see it. So what was it? Would it have been on Friday?
Yeah, but I can't see his live stream on Friday.
Do you think he took it down?
Literally the last one was April 2nd.
Do you think he took it down?
April 2nd was Tuesday, yeah. That was the last time he...
Well, hold on. Let's just go into it like the last one. Because normally he shows if he takes the trade, you'll see his terminal at the end. Or wherever he takes when he closes, you'll see the trade history.
I don't think I think that's maybe an old reel somebody's looking at. I know he basically nuked his account a little while back. Yeah, I can't see that he... Yeah, that's... Maybe he did delete the stream. I don't know.
Yo, that's the first. Doesn't even look like he took a trade yesterday.
Can you please advise what is the name of your 200 EMA? Monkeys are, my brother. It is this one, yeah. That one there. Dr. Sweets. EMA 2050 100 200. There it is. Sure, so Donvo got nuked again. Was he short? Oh shit, Chad. Gold. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing I did the other day. Half off. Entered here somewhere. Terrible entry. Only half my position. I'm going with a 34-point stop, and I'm gonna average in. Sorry, Chad. So enter there, half a position, Chad, and we'll add another half if we pull back to here somewhere. So I'm just going to average into this. 2, 3. Let's at least try for 1 to 1. If we can average into this next one,
yeah, I took gold, man. Oh, Chris took gold.
we took gold. No. I took gold. I'm just gonna see if we can get a little bit of a deeper pullback. Only went half position, yeah. 50% there. Gonna try and add, say, another 50 here somewhere. With 60.668. I bought my brother Axim. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to pull back for that second position. That's fine. I'll maybe add another position. I would have loved for this 5-minute candle to first create like a nice big bottom wick and then flip and drive. So okay, Chad, Alex, let me check. Hey, Don. He's going through the most. 1 hour, 16 minutes. I see he's also not showing his terminal. Alrighty, Chad, adding my second position right here. So added, so I've got a full position in. Second position, stop loss exactly where the first position is. So average entry, I'm going to give you the average entry now. So the average entry is 235687. 235687. Okay. Full position on gold. Let's see what she does. The blue, so basically how it is, this is the 200, that is the 100, that's the 50, and that's the 20. So the longer the time frame, the smoother the EMA. So that's basically how it works. Chad, not going to manage risk on this trade due to the fact that while we stay above this level, we are good for the longs. DXY trading below that 200, also now trading back at Asia lows. So I think once we break Asia lows on DXY, we should be good to go. And also while we hold above this level, we are also still good for the longs. ADS bullish. Asia highs tested multiple times, and either we're going to just flush through Asia highs and this was the liquidity sweep for the day, or what you're going to see us do is drive up to that monthly R1 once again, where we tested once, twice yesterday, and that's why I can't really not manage risk. But by the time, if we close somewhere down here, that is almost 70% of your stop. So now to kill the trade to try and save 33% of your actual loss is, for the poker players, they know pot odds. You are already committed to the trade. So I would rather eat a full stop than try and save 30% of the actual loss that I was willing to forego in this trade. How did the 30 close? Alright, 30 closed bullish. No top wick on this 30-minute candle, which is very interesting. 15 also closing bullish. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this trade, Chad. But it is CPI today, so at any stage can they bring price all the way back into this range and basically go take the lows and then park it here up until CPI 23.50. GJ at the weekly R1. Someone CPI is at 230 GMT plus 2. 2:30, so basically an hour before the cash market opens in New York. King Shaq, good morning, my brother. EU Messi today looks like won't have any setup. Yeah, Euro looking relatively weak here this morning. Stop loss 23.53.55. 355. Sorry, Chad. There is my stop. Let me just 23.5355. Yeah. Sorry, Chad. That's my stop. Here is my entries. So the stop loss is 23.5355. Yeah, it's basically there. check 2.2. Yeah. Chad, we're definitely not ahead in this trade anymore. We would need to see a 5-minute candle closing back above here, because obviously we've now broken this little internal structure here. So definitely not ahead in this trade anymore. So let's see. But as mentioned, can't really manage anything on this. But the odds are not in our favor anymore, if I'm very, very honest. Would I short here now? Absolutely not. I'll rather eat the stop and see what we do a little bit later after CPI. Keegs is up. Iman Mo's busy with something there on the PC. Be brave, add another position. That sounds like a plan. There where my stop is. Must I add another one there? Sorry, Chad. I managed risk was a good try. No, King Shaq, I'll rather take the full stop. As mentioned, technically, if we entered here somewhere, if this structure formed here somewhere, then I can say, yeah, manage risk here. But the fact that we entered so high into the range, I can't really manage it there. Can't really manage it, yeah. Pot odds. So we've become gold investors now. We officially invested in gold.
You can do it, Chris.
That's our full margin short here, Kicks.
Full margin. Just hedge yourself, bro.
No. What level on gold were you looking at?
I was looking at the level you were looking at. The only reason I didn't take it with you was I wasn't liking what dollar was doing. So you were buying and dollar was getting stronger at the same time. So one of them were kind of like faking out at this time. Because I mean, end of the day as well, I mean, dollars getting stronger and indices are getting stronger as well. So it's a bit all over the place.
Let's see if we survive this one, Chad. Already sniffed our stops. Let me check here. Oh, there she goes. Wait. Wait. Still in. Go for it. Do it. Go now. Go. Take those stops. Hit those stops. Go. Still in, Chad. Yes, it. Let's see. What? Okay. Stops have been hit right there. Yeah, the reason I didn't manage my risk, if you take it, stop loss was $3. And by the time this thing closed there, that is 2.3. So that's almost more than 60-70% there. Can't really manage it there. But as mentioned, if we can't trade higher here, they are definitely gonna do something like this now.
Chris, GJ buys maybe. Yeah, GJ's definitely on the table for buys. My boy Mo's in it.
GJ buys.
Yeah, I spoke to him now. Like, I do back it. The GJ buys.
I just wanted to test on this 9250 here. But yeah, if you took it here, weekly R1, that's ballsy. I just wanted to test here because you can see here previously every time we closed above, came right back below. Did he take it here, Keeks?
No, that bullish engulfing now.
Oh yeah.
Just there. I don't know where he entered in. I think on the close of it, I'm guessing.
This one was actually also valid.
Yeah, so for me, remember I said I wanted to take it off the EQ. So I would have taken it 192461. That's where I would have wanted to take it. But obviously that was before session, so I didn't execute on that one.
What a bad trade, Axim. There's no such thing as a bad trade. The only time a trade is bad is when you didn't follow your plan. And if this was not in your plan to take this trade, then definitely a bad trade, my brother. But for me, this was a valid trade. There we had that flip of structure here. This little lower high never took out the low, so no such thing as a bad trade for me. Just bad trade management. But other than that, here's the education section. If you go on the Discord, this is a reversal buy scenario. Just want to show it to you guys quickly. Give me 1 second here. So if you go onto the Discord, the setup right here is this one here. Market structure B. This one here. That one there. So there you can see we bought on the close of that candle at it. So we'll take that trade any time of day again. Why the entry for trade? I'm entry now for stream. A short would be revenge trading. At that point, the market will be playing a yo-yo with your money. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. I wouldn't short because the 80 is showing me that price is still bullish. Buyers are still in control. Price is still trading above the 200 EMA. And if we get another candle closure above here, something a little bit later, I would take exactly the same setup from this 23.55 level. King Shack, the 15 looked decent. So if you look at this 15 holding here, and then this 15 there basically snapped that, you can almost call it that little downtrend there. And then also this 15 had no top wick. That's why I didn't want to manage risk, because at any stage could this previous 15 just create a bottom wick, then still flip bullish to drive. So nothing I would do differently. That's just part of the game. Keeks, but this is almost the same as Monday. Monday you took buys, then later on I took buys as well. Where that first move is almost like the first false break.
Yeah.
Here's the daily flip on the candle as well, 2352. What is your take on GU buys? I like, as mentioned, I'm bullish on the day. This could have been your entry here. This candle here. That's also in the playbook. This market structure A. That engulfing candle off pivot level half round number. So that one right there could have been your one entry. And then your other entry could have been this one here. This continuation break here. So you had multiple levels to enter from. And I think your last entry could have been here somewhere. I wouldn't have taken this entry here being so close to a key level. I wouldn't have taken that. But yeah, the buyers definitely, remember we're looking for that daily wick fill. Sorry guys. We're looking for this daily wick to be filled. So either before CPI or trading after. So CPI report can push it up and then maybe reverse. But yeah, this for me is a relatively simple bull play on GU. And then also on the 4 hour that swing played we shared with you guys on Monday evening from here. The target was basically the weekly R1. I don't know who took it. I put it here in the chat section of the Discord. What time was this? 7:17. Yeah, 20. Basically 20 minutes past 7.
I think whoever was actually active and paying attention, they would have got a beautiful trade there.
Yeah, I don't know how many guys were active on that, but So you're going to see a lot more of those swing trades. And again, chat, the swing trades, nothing changes in terms of the way we traded on the 5 minute. That's why you'll see in our playbook, under the education section, you'll see that there's no time frame placed on these. There's no time frame because you can trade these setups on a 4 hour, you can trade it on a daily, you can trade it on a weekly. Remember, price is fractal. So that's why you'll see there's no time like you need to see this on the 5 or the 10. So these are valid on any time frame. Obviously 1 minute's going to be a little bit tricky, but for the rest, is there anything you're looking at, Keeks?
Honestly not. No, so GJ was on my charts, but I didn't get my entry on it, so I didn't take it. And UJ and EJ not really giving me what I wanted, and gold, also messing around. So far, unfortunately, no, nothing really for me yet.
John Lee, that was also a buy in my playbook. Market has just been whacked this week. L or W, I learned to stand on my own from the G's. This is my point. Yeah, exactly, brother. That was Iris set up in my playbook, so I used Velo. For me personally, I don't foresee anything to be high risk or low risk. There's only one risk for me, and that's every trade you take is technically high risk because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. So I think it's maybe a false narrative to say that a setup is high risk or low risk. The risk is always high because when we enter a trade, we don't know for sure that it's going to play out. FOMC meeting minutes and US CPI on the cards today. Markets are choppy. Yeah. Chad, while we wait here, I'm just going to run to the toilet and then I'm going to start talking a little bit about CPI, what we can expect. Let's just see what there is. GJ, hey, Mo must be smiling now. Mo must be, hey. Yeah, this was actually, I don't know. Gold looked very clean for me. Yeah. These type of setups I love.
I must say, as I said, I really did also back the gold. The only reason I did it was I didn't like what DXY was doing at the same time. That for me was the only I don't want to enter yet.
GJ was also clean if you think about it. Wait, GJ was, yeah. There's those multiple tests on the pivot. There's your continuation break off the 50. I think I would have been stopped at break even though, because if I entered here, once we hit this weekly R1, I would have gone break even. And I think with spreads, I would have been taken out. So okay, chat, just gonna run to, I'm gonna throw over to Keegs' screen, and then we're gonna start chatting about CPI, buy or sell.
Yeah, guys, I've just been checking around everything. And I said, GJ, beautiful, beautiful move. Personally, as I said, I wanted this entry, but literally that's 9.15. Didn't really take it there yet. Could have taken off that closure, but yeah, as I said, I'm kind of just refining things on my strategy again. So purely would have wanted this retest over here. So this closure, probably my best entry would have probably been there. Don't want to take it purely off that, but yeah, would have been this move here. If you had to look at it any other way, as I said, that retest, you would have gone 10 pips stop. So yeah, we would have been sitting about that. Honestly, we would have been out the trade already. There's your 1-to-1. But thing is, when you trade in this strat, you want to be aiming 1-to-3s like minimum. So 1-to-3 being up over there. So nearly a TP, but trade is going good. So we'll see what happens. I know Mo took it basically over there, so still running good for him as well. I think on that take again, still for me, a 10 pip is over there, basically under your lows. I would have even just made the EQ if I had to be fair. So for safety, you could have even got 15. If we sat it with a 15, you would have been looking at something over here. So your 1-to-1's pretty much there. But again, probably would have been like risk free at this point in time. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, looking at NAS. NAS above Asia highs, running comfortably over there. US 30 actually getting back into the Asia range now, so that's quite interesting. Alright. But yeah, everything looking actually quite good at the moment, so we'll see what happens there with everything. Asia range coming down, so it's a little bit all over the place, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. If you think about it, US 30 actually going a bit bearish at the moment. There, NAS is starting to come back. DXY for me. This is again, guys, pretty much yesterday. If you were in the New York session, what we were dealing with was you'll have one big bullish, bearish, and it's just going to carry on like this, just literally fighting away. So gold is where you get in this little back and forth. As I said to you guys, for me, what I want to see on gold is if we can hold this daily pivot key level, then you can possibly go long from there. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. If we can get a halt over here on the daily pivot, could you get something there? Personally, let's say you go long. Again, normally the 250 is my normal, the 25. But my thing is, guys, if you look at this range, how small that actually became now. I've been doubling up, so let's just say you can go 500, so a 50. Something like that, and then your 1-to-1 is basically over there. So again, you're not getting the best of entries. Again, they're taking Asia highs, which are deal. If you take Asia highs, it can run. So I'd even probably target the whole day if you want to hold this trade the whole day. Weekly resistance, a 1-to-3 would be up there. So yeah, depending how you want to tweak it. If you really want to tighten it up again, you could even maximize that, but maybe make it your 1-to-3. But that is up to you. But that's what I'm going to look at if we can hold this daily pivot, guys.
Alrighty, Chad, let's start talking about CPI. And for this, I'm going to go to Fed Futures. Keys, you guys didn't chat about CPI yesterday?
Very briefly, nothing crazy.
Okay, Chad, so Fed Futures, that's the first thing I'm going to look at here is what is Fed Futures telling me. So May 1st meeting, markets are already 99.8% priced, no cut. June, markets are still expecting 56.4% of the market is expecting a 0.25 cut. So if I look at the target rate the previous week and the previous day, alright, so the previous week this was 56.1, so this has actually increased. That's very weird. So markets have increased their expectation to 56.4 for a June cut. So again, we always talk about Fed Futures. We always talk about the market trying to see what's going to happen in the future, because remember, the big boys don't make a decision based on what happened on the day. They're trying to be forward looking. So currently expectations are very close to a 60-40 with the expectation of a cut. So markets now expecting the first cut in June, July. Let's quickly look at July. July markets expecting to halt after the June cut. September market is looking at another 0.25 cut. There you can see at 41.4%. Then November, another 0.25 cut. No, sorry. Keeping it the same. Yeah, same there. So we've got 2 cuts so far. And December. Alright, so that's basically 3 cuts. And next thing we're going to look at quickly is we already looked at job numbers last week were very solid, but also that fear of a revision due to the fact that a lot of those jobs were temporary jobs. So let's quickly look at the data from last week, labor market data. Let's quickly look at that. Average hourly earnings coming out as expected. Year on year, as expected, dropped from 4.3 the previous one. Non-farm payrolls 303k, quite a big jump, and then the unemployment rate came down from 3.9. So very strong showing on the NFP, but I think the market really wanted to see more from NFP. So then coming back to today, and then I'm going to start painting a picture here for you guys what we can expect. So let's quickly look at CPI data here. So this is your month on month data. Let's check the last 2 years. Alrighty, previous CPI, I told you guys we've been in this range. Let me do this for some reason. Yeah, let me do this. Can you guys see there? So we were in this range basically for the year on year, with the upper end being a 0.5 and the lower end being a 0.1 increase. So now my thing is, from November last year, we've been slowly but surely chugging higher. So again, if we take out the September one, and inflation comes out higher than last year's September, then we've technically broken out of this range. And that's going to show me higher inflation as well. Then going, why is it doing this to me? Okay. Then looking at the year on year. Let's quickly look at year on year. Very similar to what we've seen at the previous CPI when we talked about it. Alright, so let's look at the last 5 years. So obviously inflation peaked June 2022. That's almost 2 years ago. That's where inflation peaked. We hit a trough on July last year, and now we've also been ranging. So for me, very simple. If we get anything above 3.4, I think that's going to be heavily bullish for the dollar, if I'm honest. Anything above 3.4, oh yeah, what is this thing there? Anything above 3.4, I feel like is going to be heavily bullish for the dollar. That's the one we got in Jan. And anything above 3.7 is absolutely going to be catastrophic for equities. And that is an issue. So while we are, I don't even want to say this declining wedge, but while we're in this range of 3.7 and 3, that is still fine. But if we start breaking above 3.7, major repricing of Fed futures. Anything below 3 today, Chad, and the dollar is put away. So that is what I'm looking at. So here's the scenarios we're going to work with. Very, very simple. 3 scenarios to look out for.
When you say the below 3, you're talking on the year on year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got three scenarios here. You've got the neutral scenario, you've got the bullish scenario, and you've got the bearish scenario. Neutral scenario is everything comes out as expected. Nothing changed. Basically not higher, not lower, exactly as the market expected. Neutral, what are we going to go with there? I almost want to say neutral is still bearish for the dollar. Why do I say that? Because if you look at the dollar on the weekly time frame, I don't want to mess up our text there. If you look at the dollar from a weekly perspective and a daily, so here's the weekly. So last week's candle closing bearish after taking out a previous weekly high and then also taking out a previous weekly low. And if this current weekly candle closes back inside of this range, that is very bearish for the dollar. But if it can start trading back above this retest zone, where this current weekly candle pushes all the way up bullish and closes like that, that's very bullish for the dollar. But just going purely off price action, this was October last year, we were trading bearish. We had these pullbacks and now again failed this level here twice. So tested it once during Feb and now tested it again. Just do this quick. Tested again and failed again. So if we start trading, we already took out last week's low. And if we're going to follow this trend on the daily, there you can see basically, wouldn't really call it a double top or anything, but there you can clearly see that daily resistance level there. And also if you look at Monday's candle closure, basically, don't want to say head and shoulders, but Chad, if everybody sees it as a head and shoulders, likely it won't work. And also not a valid head and shoulders because this right shoulder is higher than the left shoulder. So this is not a valid head and shoulders if you were wondering. But just purely looking at price action, while we trade below this key level here, it is bearish for the dollar. Also mention that this candle closed bearish, so we can still go and fill that wick. So neutral, I almost want to say still bearish for the dollar. Bullish scenario, massively bullish, any print above 3.7. Massively bullish for the dollar, and then massively bearish for the dollar, any print below 3. Because then we technically broke out of that range. So, and then I'm also gonna head with the neutral as expected, bearish for the dollar. So there's only one scenario that I'm really bullish on for the dollar, and that's a print above 3.7. So Keeks, that's my expectations for CPI today. I don't know what's your CPI.
Yeah, so for me, the only thing is, which I'd really add to that, is when you look at it, what I was basically touching on for the guys yesterday was you've got two things. Now, when CPI comes out, there's three. So there's your core CPI month on month, CPI month on month, and CPI year on year. You only want to focus on the core CPI month on month and CPI year on year. And the thing is, with those two, they're contradicting each other, because the core CPI month on month, they're expecting the drop, and CPI year on year, they're predicting a rise. So end of the day, that's mixed data. If those things had to come out how they predicted it, even if it comes out flat on each of those numbers, that's mixed data. So like I said, if we get bullish dollar, firstly, I don't think it will hold. It will spike up and then just shoot to the downside. It will shoot down and then shoot to the upside. And if you are getting dollar weakness, I think actually, funny enough, like let's just say you were trading gold, and you got the dollar weakness, I think actually you would actually get a bit of a spike to the downside and then to the upside, and vice versa. I just think it's going to be a very kind of messy one today. I don't think in the long run, by the end of the day, like if you waited 10, 15, 20 minutes and you came and traded purely after, let's even say the news, you came and traded New York session, I think it's going to be dollar weakness. But again, walking out straight into it, I think it's going to be a bit messy if I'm really, really honest. But yeah, I think what's happening is it's coming out very hard for the dollar to come out stronger. For me, it would be a very surprising thing to see a number, like Chris and I were saying, like to come out higher, that is a surprise number that the market hasn't priced in, that the market needs to be shocked by it, is very unlikely. So I think in all best circumstances, it's either dollar weakness or even a pause, which end of the day would be dollar weakness at the end of it. So yeah, it's very surprising if we'll see dollar strength at the end of today.
Try to trade. Can you check Tokyo? What must I check, my brother? What must I check for you? You say Tokyo high, low, 50 touch in London start. My guess is that gold price is going bull again now. I don't know what you're asking there, my brother. Sorry, man. Yeah, Chad, that's very simple for me with CPI. I'm gonna have to say though, catastrophic for the rest of the market. This right here, Chad, this will break something in the market. I'm very, very honest. This right here can absolutely destroy the markets today.
Yeah.
And anything below 3, you're gonna see, bro, it is gonna be a bull feast for indices. If that CPI print comes out lower than 3 year on year, the guys are gonna be gluttonous when it comes to stocks. Because then what's going to happen is your Fed futures for the June cut, this is going to reprice as well. So you'll maybe see that at the end of the day being at 65, 69%. So
yeah, my thing is, like you said, if you get sells, basically, I don't think it's going to be long. But if you get buys, you can hold on to that. I think those buys are going to take off.
Bro, what is this thing with Diddy? I don't know. I'm just seeing on Twitter, like, P. Diddy, what did he do there?
Bro, I don't know. Jeff was also going on about this yesterday. I have no clue.
Can you please give me some feedback on Diddy, guys? I don't know what. Savage Society, yeah. Chad, very, very simple. These two here are both of them can cause massive moves today. Okay, trade to trade, my brother. So here's the Asia range. There's the 50. We haven't tested the 50. 50 is basically there. So we haven't tested. We're still trading at the upper end of the Asia range. Been touching people. Wow. And I heard it was on Epstein's flight log as well. Drug dealers. Damn.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't focus too much on that. But yeah, chat, take a screenshot here, put a timestamp on it. There you've got it for the dollar, and then obviously you know the correlations. Mo should know what's happening with the.
When you just do the one from behind, I was thinking we try angle it in a way that either it's from over me or we try hard. Okay. Obviously you want the shot to be as clean as possible. Even if it's like I say, literally this side of me, so you can use my head to hard. No, that's cool. I'm just saying. Because I said only needs to be like this. So like max now, so you could literally, I don't just leave it like the whole time.
Call me crazy, but I see dollar sells. Same here, brother. That's why I'm saying if it's if the data comes out as expected, bearish for the dollar, there's only one real bull case for me, and that's a print above 3.7.
Yeah.
So,
And like I said, it's going to be very surprising to get that.
so there's two scenarios that's bearish for me on the dollar, and there's only one bullish scenario. So, will there be a stream for CPI? No.
Hey, the guys are angry for it. Chris, you going to trade CPI though, bro?
Yeah, we said we full margining.
Yay. I know Mo's keen to full margin with us again.
Aha. Chad, somebody asking about NZD USD. Let's quickly look at it for you, brother. Let's quickly look at NZD USD. Quick little top-down analysis for you, my brother. Weekly, obviously, I would actually say I would have started the week off bullish, purely due to the fact we took out a previous weekly low and then proceeded to take out the previous weekly high. So liquidity taken to the downside and then closing bullish, and also this candle engulfing the previous weekly candle. So from the start of the week I would have been bullish, and I would have been bullish for us to come and retest this breakout area here. From a daily perspective, I would have been firmly bullish after we took out these lower highs there. So you can see from here, that was the last lower swing high structure, because from there we took out these lows. So from here, failed to continue lower, and the shift for me actually happened here, because that was the last lower high that we took out. And then you've got this beautiful daily breakout reversal pattern. So after Monday's candle close, I would have been bullish. And where can we trade to now? We can trade to that key level 6100 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at it. Quite a massive Asia range, still stuck within the range, so can't really do too much with this. But I am going to say, if we trade back to this level a little bit later and we can hold it and your AD is still bullish, you can look for some longs there. Otherwise, let's quickly look at the 4 hour. 4 hour already trading from the weekly pivot through the weekly R1. And while we hold above this weekly R1, you can actually see us trading all the way to this weekly R2, which is another 35 pips. So doesn't look like much, but personally wouldn't touch it within this range. Would purely look for something off this daily pivot low here, or some type of continuation a little bit later up here. but while it's trading in here, I think you can get chopped up a little bit. That's the unfortunate thing with a day like today's CPI, so you could get chopped. And again, dollar index not doing much, literally at the daily open. Here you can see there's your daily open price, just chilling there at the daily open. So for the last 2 hours we have actually gone nowhere. And then as mentioned with gold, still bullish on it. Once we trade above this 2355 and we hold that, I will go long. Otherwise, if we reject here,
What are you going long on now?
Gold.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Yeah,
I think
I'm waiting to shoot on the pivot now. So yeah, if I have to go long now, I'll be going long off the pivot. I'd really love a little pullback there. If not, I definitely think a re-break of Asia highs now would be good. But otherwise, yeah, definitely that daily pivot I think would be my best entry. I'd love that there. Keys, I want to make you happy. Just take note of what you say. FMC meeting minutes is just minutes, right? Trust me, you'll get people asking about FMC. Please, Keys. Yeah, guys, that is not FOMC. That is just they're going to talk about last month's FOMC minutes. So that's everything we already know on the market. And then Bevan, yeah, we do know them. We are actually very good friends with Chris and Dwayne. Very good guys. Very, very solid gents.
Stephen Hawking was at the bonking island. Oh my goodness. Gold buy now. Beautiful Ibiza. You buy gold now, my brother. You buy that gold now.
Yeah, now for example, this time around the bars are looking good because DXY is melting off now. So this, for example, if I get my break, like things are already looking better now. And you're gonna have a 30-minute closure, so yeah, definitely looking a lot better.
Chad, all I'm waiting for is something like this. Break, retest, continuation. That's literally all I'm looking for. Otherwise, as mentioned, very, very likely they are going to park gold for us. They're going to park it here. Before FOMC, gold's going to be parked in this little range. This is, not FOMC, man. CPI. Is FOMC meeting minutes tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chad, the only time FOMC meeting minutes will have an effect on the market is if there's something in the minutes that was not discussed at the press conference. So if there's any new information, if there was any new information that they've noted in the minutes, that's the only time. Other than that, sorry man, sorry Chad. Yeah, Keegan got the better Chris though. USD's whoa, what the?
What's happening now?
I want to check this, bro. One straight up green dildo candle on USD's. What are USD's are, dude? My goodness. Carl. Hope you weren't part of any of. Hopefully you were part of the longs, but that thing. Damn. Damn. Alrighty, chat. Round 2. Fights. So, again, all we want to see is something like this. Break, retest, break. King Shack, do you take it off this 200 EMA? Not a bad setup. I just like the grid levels better. Not a bad setup because that's technically a little double bottom. There's your structure break. All I want to see is just a retest here. Then no, I don't think Keegan has taken gold yet. Yo, Carl, what happened there, bro? Was there any... I think that must be some political news out of SA then. Because that thing got nuked. Yeah, my max daily risk is like 2% Cosmic Crew, so I'll take 1% in the morning and 1% in the afternoon, and then after that, if I've taken 2 losses, obviously I don't have an edge on the day, so there's no need to try and force it. Because then obviously you are either your daily bias is completely wrong. You may be trying to buy a selling market, or you're trying to sell a buying market. So at that stage, it's much better just to walk away, reset, come back the next day. So yeah, I'm not touching gold. It's going to range, as we know it does. Every new day gets slapped and sit in drawdown for the whole day. Yeah, Brian, there are days, and we've seen that there are days where it trends, where gold can trend into an event and then just sell off after the event, where it's a case of buy the rumor, sell the fact scenario. And then you also have the scenarios where it's literally just going to take highs and lows. For instance, now do something like this. It's already taken highs. Now it's taken highs, and now it will go for lows and then be somewhere here close to the daily open level. So not always a ranging day. There are days where, like I mentioned, you've got to buy the rumor, sell the facts. So what's happening here? Kajan are here to talk like a smart guy. Cause I know you ain't tough. What the heck? Chat going at one another. Whoa.
What's happening on?
No, the chat getting stuck into one another, yeah. Kajan and Ibiza. Wait, what did I?
Wait,
Ibiza,
what
bro,
happened here?
really thinks fair value gap work. Chad, wait, what did I miss here? There's like an entire thing going on here in the chat.
Usually wanting to go up at fair value gap your sell, and then so he just wants to suck at fair value then because your answers are where you think fair value gaps work. And then if you think Sean, you have to talk like a smart guy because I know you're tough. Yo.
Damn, bro. Boys are aggressive here. Chad, please, no Chad on Chad violence. Say no to Chad. Say no to Chad. Stian, Chad, there's not enough streamers, so feel free to start streaming. I've said it on my Top Trader SA one as well. There's not enough mentors, like true mentors out there. There's not enough streams out there. So if you've got the equipment, if you've got the capacity, please, by all means, we need a lot more streamers. So start your stream. Yo, that CPI is getting to the guys. Sheesh. Chad is getting very fast here. Chad is just trading, guys. Please. We've talked about it so many times. We think trading is our biggest battle in a day. I've said it so many times. There's people battling depression, cancer, abusive relationships, money problems, a lot of things. And we think this is the toughest part of the day, trying to predict where this next Tetris block will print to. Right time going, I won't have Mula left for C. No CPI based violence. Hey, Chad. To be fair, Chad, we've been giving you guys phenomenal trades this week so far. You guys got the swing trade. You guys caught gold with me on Monday. I was off yesterday. Yesterday caught over 120 pips with
Monday
Jeff.
they had a beautiful gold trade with you, and then 100 pip gold move
Oh yeah,
with me
with
in
you
New York.
as well. Yeah, so please, I see like that one guy getting touched by one loss, my brother. Please be here for everything. If you partake in all facets of the 2G's trading community, then you would understand. And one trade is not going to change your life. Some of these mentors say you're one trade away from changing your life. No. A string of a lot of good months, weeks, years will change your life, not one trade. That marketing talk of one trade changing your life, no.
Chris, there's something I'll talk to you quickly, bro.
Ja, must I mute you? Chatadonia. My chat in the Discord is blank. Am I missing something? I'm new. No need to apologize. Are you buying or not? Ibiza. Volfunder 8 discount. Hey, my brother.
Hey, now
Hey,
travel
Barbara.
sell gold.
Sell gold. Okay, Chad. I think the markets are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Confuse the buyers and the sellers. So we've got sellers here and buyers. I haven't entered Axim. Chris, that YouTube video you shared on the chat the other day explaining the pivots is very interesting. Yeah, Craig, that is the way he explains how to find the pivot range always aligns with the 5-minute pivot. Yeah. Let's actually do a little poll here.
Poll for which thing?
Then I'm going to do a poll here. Buy or sell gold. Okay, chat. Votes are open now. Sound issues, no. Callan, Discord link is in the description of this video, my brother. There's a poll, guys. You can click on the poll. What's DXY doing? Hey. Yeah, DXY not doing much. Chad, as mentioned, even indices still within this range. Just a lot of chop. Just a lot of chopperino here. GBP. Would Mo have hit TP? No.
You gotta stop the break even.
Huh?
You gotta stop the break even.
Oh, break even, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
So it went up and then came back to his entry.
Please amplify your voice. Voices will be amplified in 3, 2, 1. Amplified. How's that, my brother? Amplifying that voice. Is that better? Kicks, let's just see if your voice is sufficiently amplified.
I think it is. It's being upped, guys. Don't you worry.
Kicks, can you please amplify your voice in 3, 2, 1?
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Alright guys, these are the 2Gs amplified version 2.0, fully amplified. It is absolutely amplified, correct. We amplifying it. Is that too much amplification, guys? I don't know if we need any more amplification here. Just let us know if we need to de-amplify the voices, then we can.
De-amplify.
Control Z and we will de-amplify the voices. Too little amplification. What's gold? Gold is doing alright, Chad. So 70% so far of you, 70% of you is currently bullish on gold, which means that this thing is going downtown. So the odds of this going up becomes increasingly small. Now some of you are flipping bearish again, so now we could go up again. Please amplify gold while you're at it. Dude, CPI days are like this. Remember, it's going to be low volume up until the release. And then once the release comes out, people will react to the data. So, got to trade what you see and not what you feel. So, Yen Pair is going for it now. Nasdaq. Sell gold. Look 1 hour chart. Alright. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. Travel wild show. Yeah, definitely a sell, brother. I'm going full margin here on sells. Keegan, gold is a sell, my brother.
Is it a sell, bro?
It is a sell.
You give the signal.
No, Travel Wild Show gave the signal.
I see. I'm with you.
Just full margin, yeah. Yeah, look, being a CPI day, I would have expected it to come more into the range somewhere here. I'm expecting CPI gold will be trading here somewhere. Very close to this pivot. That's what I'm personally expecting. Unless they start running it before CPI. Maybe run it one more time into this level here. Monthly R1 and then bringing it down for the rest of the week. But other than that, you could see a massive move from here. I'm still liking the buys. Still liking the buys. We're starting to shift now a little bit on the lower time frame. So if you go over to a line chart, if you see this, yeah, you can clearly see that we've been taking out lows. Lows have been taken out, and now we have taken out this lower high. So if we can get one more break, that's a confirmed reversal for me. So I'm happy then. To still look long. Otherwise, I will be checking what it's doing closer to CPI here. It will after CPI, Chris. Yeah, I would expect a rangy day on gold and dollar. Let's see what DXY. Yeah, DXY just grinding. Oh, US 30 going for that move. Yeah, Chad, very simple for me. If we can break above here, then obviously order flow is shifted to bullish. So I'm actually just going to set an alert there for us. 23.55. 23.55. Hour will enter here, Chad. Actually very interesting. If we get a continuation play, this 5-minute candle closing bullish, and let's say the next 5-minute candle does something like that, I'm going to execute long. And if we get any type of bearish candle closure against me, I will just kill the trade. But it needs to, sorry. It needs to move from here. So 32 cent might actually execute on this 5 minutes. So get ready, Chad. Last bullet for the London session potentially. 20 seconds. Can we get above? Wait. Volatility. Is there anything coming out now? No. Alright. 8 seconds. Seems like we are going to wait for the next 5 minutes. So if the next 5 minutes create a nice bottom wick, then flip bullish closure above there. It's also going to be the close of this hourly candle. Alrighty. Okay, chat. 5 more minutes. Are we gonna flush the lows, or are we gonna go for the longs? I have 2 cells open now on gold. Travel Wild Show, beautiful. So at least if I go long, one of us will profit. So that's at least good to know. So at least somebody will walk away a winner here today. Trading now will have you feeling all the emotions. Lol one. Aha. Wait. Slashy, what did I miss now? Are the guys on here again?
Are they going at it again?
I don't know, bro. Oh, I checked Kajana and Ibiza. Hey, my brother. No, bro, Kajan is not taking any hostages, my bro. Kajan is always here for that fundamental scoop. Kajan is the one guy that's always here for the...
No, he is just another guy. But he does in Game Club, but not that other one.
I'm just excited for the day I can start sniffing Alcantara like Darren. Oh, hey, the boys are wrong. Damn, Chad. No, the chat is getting wild here. Kajan not taking any hostages here, Chad. Ibiza. Took a pull in Ibiza. Came to the 2G stream. Got into some beef with Kajan. Keeks, 5-minute break here. I'm going in, bro. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Last bullet for the day. If this 5-minute closes something like this, Chad. Last bullet for the day.
You can do it. I'll back you.
Why don't you do it with me? You can do it.
It's from Tony Ferguson. That giveaway thing. It's either the giveaway thing, but I think they added way more stuff in there.
Kajan.
So that's what the goal was.
David Diakowski, good morning, my brother. David, one of the regulars here in the chat. Kajan is not always like regular, but he's been here. Alrighty, Chad. Non-playable character. That's like in RPG games. It's just a character that's there standing at a shop or whatever. Okay, so next bit of beef between Axim and Travel Wild Show, Chad. Place your bets now. Who do you think will win, Travel Wild Show or Axim? Just because the word wild is in there, I'm going to put my money on Travel Wild Show. Chad, who do you back? And then also I back Jean, because he actually took the time to put a profile pic onto his YouTube profile. So Ibiza, I don't know, not very, didn't take the time to put a profile pic there, but I think the odds would be 50-50. Travel Wild Show getting shit on. Bro, Travel Wild Show is ready to take some names here this morning. Ibiza, please drop a profile pic, then we can bring those odds back to 50-50. Not nifty 50, just 50-50. Buy. Can't buy up until we get this break. Otherwise, the sells are going to work. Because this is a key level. If you look left, you can see here. Key level on gold 23.55. So if we can't get back above this level, highly unlikely we're going to do that before CPI. So what is DXY doing? Oi, DXY is starting to get crushed here. Nasdaq pumping, US 30 pump station, GBP USD holding this level beautifully, that key level there. I don't really like this zigzag. Euro, what's UJ doing? Pound yen. Ay. I got pound yen. Euro yen. Nice test there. 7. Right. Travel Wild definitely sounds like someone from World Ventures. Could be. Gold is playing around. Yeah, Chad is absolutely lethal today. Chad's not messing around. Gold waiting for someone to leave the chat and lose the fight so it can go in. I realize gold isn't for the faint-hearted. No, gold is a beast, my bro. Hollywood Chris Dix versus Darren Dinarkidus Dix. Hey Chad, you guys are animalistic here today. Audacious. Kicks, is that even a word? Audacious.
Audacious.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't even think I've heard of that before.
Audacious. The chat is absolutely audacious here today. Let's see if there's a word. No, actually, there is a word. Audacious. Showing an impudent lack of respect. Audacious. Chad, you guys are audacious today. If you didn't know that word existed, now you know. Vermetel. Ay. Die chat vermetel mekaar hier vandag. Audacity. Chat, I want to show you guys something quickly. Let me just bring this across. I'm still looking at gold, Chad. If we bring in the dollar index here real quick, let's do this. Oh, why is this one black, my bro?
I was gonna say, what do you do in your charts there, Chris?
No, but why is the split chart? Let's see, yeah.
Is your one in dark mode?
No, man.
No, but if it's split, the one is just saved on a template, so you just have to resave, select your other template for it.
How though?
Mine also used to do that when when I changed all my settings, and the first time I went to split screens again, it was still like on my old settings. So all I did was saved the settings on like my current ones as a template, and then copy it over, and then run the new template on that one.
Okay, Chad. Yo, black on black, yeah. Yo, definitely black on black. Let's do this. Alright. DXY breaking out of this range. So if it rejects there, what's going to happen is, let me just see if you guys can see my entire screen here. Yeah. Let's bring this across like that. So then what's going to happen is, if DXY rejects there, what you'll see gold do is break out there, and that's when we're going to execute. I am audacious, Chris. Oof, the boys are audacious here. Let's quickly check that poll, guys. I'm going to end the poll here now. Let's check the poll.
What are the gents saying?
So, almost 70% of you are bullish and 30% bearish. So, I'm going to almost say, just looking at the stats of retail traders, I should be bearish on gold now. Geeks, I don't know about you.
Yo,
I don't know about you, but if 70% of the chat is bullish,
it makes sense.
no way this thing is going long.
We're gonna see, okay, we're gonna put the same poll out on IG. Hold on, we're gonna see what the guys say. We're gonna play this game and see what majority says for today. Dude, you guys are quick, eh? Alright. Majority is also already going for the buys.
Okay, I am selling, Chad. I am entering sells. I entered sells right here, Chad.
Did you really enter sell?
Yeah. Entered sells right there. Stop loss is $3. Take profit's gonna be somewhere down here, 23.50. I'm fading the Chad. Sorry, Chad, but man's got to do what he's got to do.
That really is actually quite funny.
Just want to set my stop loss real quick here. If you look at data, the Chad is not the Chad, just the retail market in general is usually on the wrong side. So if everybody is looking for the buys, then what is the chance that the majority of the retail community is right?
Guys, hold on. Who's going to be our sacrificial lamb and get Joash's signal for us? And then we just go opposite. I think that's a plan. When last did they actually hit a win on any of these events?
It's been a while.
And then I think that's literally, you have like a 90% win rate of winning if you just do the opposite of what he does.
Chad, so this trade here is based off us rejecting this level, and then also the poll. Keegan did a poll on IG, and we did a poll here stating that 70% of you are bullish. And again, no offense, but we know what the stats of the retail trading community is. So doing a little bit of a test here. Only went half a position.
It's research and development, Chad.
Yeah, this is a R&D trade based off fading the Chad. So
some R&D.
and what I'll do is I'll go break even here at the daily flip down here. You literally sold because Chad said bullish. Yes.
Sorry, bro.
Almost popped my ear there. Yeah. King Shack. That's unfortunately true. And again, like I said, nothing against the chat or anything. It's just the overall retail community lose 90% of the time. So gotta fade the chat, unfortunately. Two, 3, 6, 1 would be my sell level. It's in a very peculiar spot here, so you can see here that every time if we held below this level, we traded back to 2349. This was yesterday afternoon, and if we held that level, we traded back above. So closures back into this range, very likely we're going to go lower. And if you look here, we closed back inside of this range. We had this pullback up against this 2355 level, and as I mentioned before, I'm expecting them to keep price here somewhere. So parking gold here somewhere for CPI. So already taking Asia highs, failing to hold Asia highs and take out the session highs up there, pre-market session highs. So yeah, little R&D trade, and then obviously the majority of guys on Instagram saying that they are bullish on gold, and the Chad also 70% saying they are super bullish on gold. Unfortunately, I have to go on past data stating that 90% of retail traders lose money. So what I have to do to get Joash's signal, I think you have to pay for it, bro. What is DXY doing? DXY on the other side is busy dying here, so I'll monitor gold to see if we can.
Come on, Chris, you can do it.
I'm doing it.
To be fair, you're testing Asia highs on the high time frame and holding, so Definitely, yeah, the sells actually would look good. Remember, I still want to go down to the daily pivot. So for me, longer term, this is actually a good trade.
Alrighty, is the chat going to whip up a win here for us today? Alright, chat, break even point is going to be here on that 200. 7k for beast mode signals. No, man.
He's beast mode stuff.
I don't know. No, man, I think it's 750.
I was gonna say I think it's 750 for his normal signals. And if you just trade like just CPI, I think CPI is 250. I think, isn't it? I think everyone's 200, 250 they do for CPI.
Yeah, those payments on that Ferrari is not cheap.
But if you notice, hey, Tumo Noodles has died again.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't nuke him.
No, like he's there, just doesn't post. I mean, his last post was on the 25th of March. Just no stories, like not doing anything. So his account's there, but not doing anything.
Alrighty, Chad. Let's see what this 5 minutes is gonna do.
Looks like the theory is working, yeah.
Yeah. Chad, all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna reduce my stop to just above this previous 5. Because if it's gonna go lower, it shouldn't take out this current 5 minutes. So just gonna reduce my stop loss to basically, it becomes 0.2% of my risk. Alrighty. So just reducing my stop there. I want to see a drive through this level. Is the Chad going to be the new indicator of buying or selling? We'll start doing that every day before the session starts. Alrighty, Chad, let's go break even here. We're testing this previous little zone here. Testing that little zone there, so I'm going break even on this trade. Break even has been set.
You know how funny this actually is if you think about it.
What, fading the Chad? Yeah. No, but again, Chad, like I said, it's nothing personal. It's just like the odds aren't stacked in the retail community's favor. So
no, I understand. Like again, it's the facts behind it.
Yeah, that's why I say it's not that I don't think you can trade. It's just the broader sentiment is usually opposite to what the majority of retail traders look for. So that's why when I saw, and especially with such a convincing poll where 70% of you were bullish on gold, that was clearly the thing for me to say, Chad is bullish for the day. Chad is bullish for the day. Can you believe it? The Chad is hella bullish.
My only question is, so how many guys executed the sell with you then?
Yeah, Chad, let me know who executed with me on the sell. Look, I got my entry criteria. That was a minor little break of structure there. So there's that minor little break of structure. So just while this candle was pulling back, I executed. So
yeah.
So it still had. It wasn't like I was just shooting out of the hip saying,
yeah, no,
100%,
Chad. Yeah.
But yeah, Chad, that is. Let's see if we can. Profits, Chris killed it. Travel, why did you kill it, my bro? This thing hasn't done a lot yet.
The guys over leveraged to them, bro. That's a day's profits already.
I executed 2354 already. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Chad, baby. Chad, thank you for that poll. No, sorry, man. I hope you guys don't take it personally. You think that Chad is touched now?
Nah, I don't think so.
Zolani, the thing is though, my brother, I'm already risk free, so there's no risk on this trade for me. So if you enter here, then technically there's still risk for you. So, is it too late? I don't know. The thing is just the trade now currently there's I cannot lose money. I can only make money now on the trade, so my risk is basically zero. But the thing with you, if you enter now, when this thing comes back to break even, potentially you already down. So I wouldn't say try to force it. I'm gonna do another poll here. And if you guys are now bearish, I'm gonna buy. Let's start a poll here.
Oh,
And you're
this
gonna
is like this is mind games, yeah. No,
No, I just want to see something here. I'm gonna show you guys now what I mean. I changed something around here, but you guys will see. I'm gonna explain to you very shortly. Just want to show something to you guys to do with the poll. Hey yo. Chad, I'm just gonna. Oh, Chad, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Let's look at this trade. Go to TP. Chad, I do think once we break here, once we break this level, you're gonna see a teleportation candle where if this 5 minutes gonna break there, it's literally gonna teleport. You're gonna be like, whoa, what happened? Did somebody tweet something? But once it breaks that level there, teleportation. So I'm gonna pee and then you guys will see the teleport.
Eish. The little teleportation. Thing is, guys, that thing breaks the. So where Chris is now, I don't know what time frame is. That doesn't show it there, but the daily pivot is right there. Okay, it's just breaking the daily pivot now. So if that thing carries on there and it breaks that daily pivot, yeah, this thing's waterfall into Asia lows. So this thing can really start falling down if this collapses there. But I'm really intrigued why he isn't showing the daily pivot there. Bro, I just realized because my thing is, your thing is going now, but I was saying to the guys, it's at the daily pivot. Why doesn't yours show the pivot there?
I know my grid I
Oh. Okay.
I'm trading just the grid. I don't want to see anything.
Okay, I get you. Yeah, no, this. Yeah.
So when I trade gold, I just use that grid.
Yeah, because for me, remember, I said literally where it is now was at the pivot and the EQ, and I said like for me, if I wanted to go long, that's where I would look for it to hold. Where if this thing breaks this, even in my book for me now, that thing's gonna waterfall to the downside.
All right, chat. There's that little breakerino. As mentioned, you'll see some volume coming in here. As Geeks mentioned, this is the daily pivot, and what can happen here is they can park price here. We can start to go into range mode here, or we could be. Alrighty, Chad, baby. Chris makes that look like a pump bottle. Yeah, it is. It's a young 5-liter pump bottle. A little 5-liter pump. I couldn't see it. I'm Sterling, my boss time-ish. Think I'm late. Okay. What's the correlation between gold and DXY? Swaib, very, very easy to spot. Oh, Chad, baby. Baby. Yeah. All right, Chad. What did we say? Rewind back a little bit. You guys need to thank the Chad for this recovery signal. Chad was hella bullish. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. King Shaq. This is just data, brother. This is just data. Oh yeah, Swaib. So the correlation between the dollar and gold, you can go to this compare symbol. Let me just show you here. Let me just show you. So here's a compare symbol, and then you can just put the dollar in there, and then you can basically check the correlation. So go on a 4-hour, and then you'll see that they are inversely correlated. Okay, sorry, I've got all these grids on, but yeah. The idea is dollar goes up, gold goes down, and vice versa. Alrighty, Chad. I honestly need to thank the Chad for this trade. Chad, you guys are the unsung heroes here today. You are the guys. Oh, Chad Adonia. Oh, baby.
Oh,
Oi.
here comes the TP.
Oi.
Oh, there we go. And that's facts, guys. That is data for you.
Chad, as I mentioned, nothing against the Chad, but Chad, what a trade, baby. What a trade. And let me just show you here from my terminal before some of you guys think I was joking. Let me just show you guys here. This is from my terminal. Those were the buys we took earlier, got stopped out there, and this is the sell I took on the pullback there and TP down here. So beautiful, beautiful, Chad. Yeah, and as I mentioned, Chad, the fact that 70% of you were bullish made it very, very simple for me to say, like, Chris, stop looking long, start looking short. Because stats are against the retail trader. So but there it is, Chad. Gold sells from the Chad, baby.
Ish.
Chad, just wait. Chad, I need to do that influencer thing that all the influencers do.
Hey.
Chad,
My
give
boy
me,
jumping on the bandwagon now.
Chad, give me some W's here.
Some W's if you win.
Please spam the W's in the chat. Please spam the W's in the chat. 3, 2, 1. W's being spammed right now. Beautiful, beautiful. Wait.
Oh,
Let's get a
Chad catching that banger
W. Beautiful. I am officially now an influencer. Join my signals group for only $5,599 per month.
Where's our boy? What's it? AX. Hopefully he's saying W's there. So that little, such a bad trade you were complaining about earlier, you made all your profits back now, my man.
L for Chad, W for Chris. No, Chad, you guys were the stalwarts. Chad, really enough. So the poll ended now, and what I wanted to show you guys was that, firstly, before we had anything on the chart, and I said I was looking potentially long, and price was hovering here. The previous question was, are you bullish or bearish on gold? So, and then also the first choice was bullish. Now the second one I asked, are you bearish or bullish on gold? And the first answer was bearish. And now also I was already in the sells, and now look how it shifted from 70% bullish to 44% bullish. So purely based off the fact what you saw me do here. So it just goes to show that the herd will follow whatever they see or get their hands on. And that is why 90% of guys fail, because 90% of the community outside, trading community outside, is losing.
Yeah.
So what we'll actually do from now on, every morning, we'll start with the poll. We should test. No, we should. What I'll do is, oh, Chad, look at that. Oh, whoa.
I said it was going to Asia lows, that thing broke.
Yeah, but I'm happy with this. Shoo. So I think what we'll do is, every morning before we do any analysis, I'm gonna ask for the bias, and we will actually do gold last then, Keeks. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
So every morning, and I'll maybe get like a little side pot where we'll just go purely based off the open. If the Chad was bullish, we would sell the open. If the Chad was bearish, we'll buy the open.
Hey. That would be very actually cool. Put like a small money in an account, see how much you can grow the account to, just doing opposite to what retail says.
Yeah. No, we are going to test it. 100%. 100%. Not gonna lie, when I marked bearish, I nearly got swayed by the 70%. Yeah, TP 493 just hit. Damn, Chad, look at that thing die, my bro. Chad, bro, what did I say once we break this level? I said some of you are going to say, whoa, what broke? Like, this thing's going to teleport. And that's exactly what happened. Go rewind back on the stream. Keeks, did you take it? Not.
No, I didn't, brother.
See.
Not that I didn't back you. I didn't though. I just couldn't enter. Where you entered, I always say I don't want to do a half-assed entry. And I probably would have only taken the next, like when the candle closed. And then I was like, I'm not going to bother there.
No wonder the Josh asked that. Maybe he's taking some notes now. Chad, I've always said it. Don't look for the best signal service out there. Look for the worst one and just do the opposite. So if you can really find one that's terrible, and you just fade that group, a lot of money. Don't look for the best. The best is like a unicorn. Look for the worst. Like really bad, and you fade them. Euro NZD on the way for you, my brother. Let's look here. Okay, let's look at Euro New Zealand dollar for Travel Wild Show. Thanks for the 3%, Chris. John Lee, it is a pleasure, my brother, as always. Looking at Euro NZD on the weekly, I would have been bearish. 2 consecutive bearish weekly candle closures. I would expect price to come and retest this weekly breakout zone here. So you're already there almost. And then from a daily perspective, there you can see beautiful break on the daily. This is some type of intermediate high that was formed. Looking at today's candle, I would have also been bearish due to the fact that we broke this short-term little support there. And there is the zone that you can test into. And on the 5 minute, let's look at it on the 5. Very interesting. Daily S1 holding, and you've got all of this divergence. So yeah, very weird. I would say if it can hold here while it's diverging, bullish. Otherwise, with this big Asia range, I wouldn't touch it, if I'm honest. Call it a day on this pair, wait for tomorrow. Wouldn't really touch it. That's just me. Yeah, JP Taylor, if you guys know of any bad, we're talking bad, please let us know. I don't know if you guys know Trader Dante, but Trader Dante had a friend that did that. He was on multiple signals groups and he would just fade them. If they were like super bullish on gold, he would just stack sells. Any pullback, stack it. As soon as they flip bearish, then he would start buying and literally made millions. He talked about it in his one Twitter thread. Look at gold. Yeah, bro, we traded gold here this morning.
Here's your Asia lows.
Asia lows. Beautiful, beautiful. Chad, who took the cells here with me? Why is my cell thing gone here? Who took the cells here, Chad? Who took the cells with us? I don't know why it's gone now. Who took the cells? I took a cell. Great. Can I trade news on my phase 1 and 2? Suhail, you can, my brother. You can trade whatever you like. The undercover Chads. Just bought €2. Alright, Travel Wild Show. Good luck with that, my brother. Buy gold now. Oi. Alright, guys. There you've got
Start again, guys.
Suhail, I did say you can trade news, my brother. Either your earphones are not working or you are just ignorant. May God bless me in my trading journey. Thank you to all the support in the Forex community. Mestizo, God bless my brother. Lots of love from India. We love our Indian brothers. Okay, new poll. Nano Quibus, the guys are chalk now. They were bullish, and now after this, they are going to be bearish. So technically, you could be buying. I'll skip this one, brother Chris. Okay. No, Vince, I'm actually growing my hair now, bro. Trying to recoup some of that hairline. Gigs, aren't you gonna grow your hair as well a little bit?
To be fair, I have been growing it a little bit now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some dressage, like here. See these little, Keegan also has like these, I don't know, these handlebars. What do you call it? A little bit spicy. These handlebars are way too spicy for us at this stage. Mac attack. Bro, did something change here on my charts now? Alrighty, Chad. Are we gonna buy gold now?
Hey, Chris is going all out, yeah.
No, I think Trash actually has a strong airline, eh? But that's the thing.
Indian.
Yeah, and not just that. Trading demo actually benefits your airline because you're not
There's
losing
no
money.
stress.
Yeah. Trading demo will actually make you younger as the years go by. I wonder how he would feel if he actually had to put money into a trading account, like his emotions and stuff. Do you think he'll be able to deal with it?
No.
Because remember, he's been trading demo for like the last 4 or 5 years now. So I think he wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I think psychologically he'll be chalked.
Yeah. No, you'll be man down very, very quickly.
Somebody said he did a thing on Trading Nut. Let's check here.
Oh, where he did his analysis.
Trading Nut. Let's see here. Hey, how long is it? 7 minutes.
Chris, it is the funniest thing you'll ever see in your life.
Chad, let's quickly check this out.
I promise you we will die of laughter.
Of this.
Yeah. Watch our boy analyze the charts.
Chad, let's quickly.
Joash Naidu here on the Trading Nut YouTube channel. He's about to walk us through how he picks out key levels on the DAX. So, Joash, welcome to the show.
DAX.
Let's share your screen and get on with it. Hey folks, my sponsors City Traders Imperium have just launched some amazing changes to their funded trader program,
Okay, perfect. So, guys, this is just a short snippet of like how my chart looks. You know, it's obviously very plain, and as I said, I am a naked chart trader.
Naked shot. Okay.
So a lot of people, they always want to know, why do I sometimes, I have the ability to take 80 pips, but I just take 20. And the reason why I do this is because I am always aware of what's happening in the chart. Okay. So firstly, I do not use support or resistance to trade. Okay. But what I do use is I use key levels to determine when price will turn around. And this is what I use to determine when to get out of a trade. So let's put us into perspective right now. Okay. So right now the German 30 is pushing down. Okay. So currently we are in a short position. It is pushing down. Okay. So for example, if I had to draw a key level, basically what I would do is I would draw a key level for previously where price had a rapid turnaround. That is what I refer to a key level according to my diction in terms of trading. So
Okay.
that would be my key level, because you can see previously price had some really strong rejection of these levels. Now these key levels are different from normal levels because you can see right here how price hit that level, turned around rapidly, it did it again here, pushes down. I would look to target this level. At this point, no matter
But
the
why did he sell
volatility
here,
or the ratio of the trade or what the trade is doing, I would look to take my trade or my profits around here, because I would have taken profits at this level, key level, because yet again we had that rapid rejection.
Okay, so he said that actually short, he's now in drawdown, and in this entire 5 minutes, he's drawn 3 boxes. Okay. Okay, let's hear what he's doing.
Resistance, we could probably pick out around 5 or 6 supported resistance zones on this area or in this chart or piece of chart. But here again, the levels are more important because I win in the trade.
Hey guys, ever wonder what broker I use? Well, I use these guys, Hanko Trade. Look,
You know, when getting into a trade, once again on Instagram, Joash Naidu underscore.
Sorry,
Something
Chad. Wait.
My first thing is
Wait, Kiggs. Did this entire interview just go about him pulling 3 squares? Yeah.
yeah,
Is that...
that's his trading strategy.
Chad, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? That looks pretty lethal.
And my thing is,
That
if you
looks pretty-
watch it, so he doesn't use support and resistance. So the video he put out when he took that trade, was he not using a trend line as resistance support?
Yo, bro. I don't know what I just saw now. My eyes are bleeding a little bit. Yo, bro, what?
And when have you ever seen him trade on the 1 hour?
Bro, what was that I saw now? What is that?
Bro, I think when he was watching that video, he was like, yeah, let's go for him. This guy's a scammer. Like the most
Bro, yeah.
useless chart
Bro.
drawer in the world.
Bro, trading that. So let's just see. What's her name's? Joash's video was 7 minutes long. Let's see the average length of his videos. Let's see. Okay, so he's got shorter videos. This one's 54, 18, 22, 56, 21. This one's 7 minutes. Okay. I don't know, Chad. I don't want to be that guy. But what did you guys think of Joash saying he trades key levels there? That looks very, very good. Keeks, that's somebody I would buy signals from.
100%.
Hey guys, on today's show we've got Chris Dix, the market bull, going to show us how he trades.
How to draw 3 rectangles.
Over to you, Chris Marketable. Thanks so much, guys. So, yeah, what I do is I look for key levels, and we actually just shorted the dollar here. We actually just shorted it there. And a lot of people ask me, why do I go for 20 points when I can go for 20,000 points? And it's very simple. You've got another key level here, and that is all I am going to target. And then you've got a key level there. Alright, Chris, is that your trading strategy? Yes, naked charts and 3 blocks on a chart. That's all I use. Coupled by a coin flip and some sushi at a very expensive restaurant. That is the key to demo trading success. Alright. Thank you so much. This episode will only be 5 minutes, and of that 7-minute video, 4 minutes was ads by the Trading Nut. No, really, bro. Like the Trading Nut in that video. Wait, check your chat. Yo, he didn't give Joash a lot of room to breathe. So in Joash's thing with the Trading Nut. Let's quickly see this key level beats support and resistance every day. So we started off with a nice little ad here. Then while Joash was pulling 3 boxes, he hit us with another one here. Then while Joash was entering the shorts there, Trading Nut hit us. Hey, another ad. And is he going to hit us with another ad before he ends? No. So 3 ads. I don't know, Keeks. I don't want to be ugly with the guy, but I don't know. I don't know what to.
Ugly? Is it true? You can't trade.
I don't know what to make of that. That Trading Nut thing. I just saw now. Chad, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Just looking at that, I just want to hear what you guys think of that. Yeah, I understand. Keep trading simple. Yeah, bro. That is why Mans is going to pull up to the VF HQ in his bro. None of these guys will pull up. We sit here every day. These guys even have bodyguards when they nuke people's accounts. So the day me and Keegan needs to walk around with a bodyguard and we can't disclose our location, then you've known. I've said it so many times. If you are an asset to the community, the trading community is gonna love you. When they see you, they're gonna come take pics. But if I have to hide myself, then
Bro,
obviously.
Don did blow up.
Huh?
Don did blow up again.
Really?
So he posted a thing now, might not even make it to stream, not gonna lie. And then he posted these trade things. He's like, yo, also for those asking, it was a good run onto the next era. Profit minus $185,000.
So that account is chalked.
Chalked.
Yeah. Chad, that's what I was saying. Love Don, but that method of trading where mentally it doesn't make sense that you can have. Here's my thing. And again, I love Don. Awesome
big
guy.
fans of him.
There is no way that a trading strategy should allow you 69 trades or wins, and then one trade nukes all of those wins. That for me, and there's nothing against trading negative RR or whatever, but obviously your strategy is fundamentally flawed that you can erase 7 months worth of work with one bad trade. If you guys hear what I'm saying. So there's obviously, that's the only thing that we didn't do the stock fill.
Well, there weren't enough numbers, guys.
Yeah, not enough, guys. Yeah, negative RR is not necessarily a disaster. You can have a very high win rate, but the thing is you just need to control the loss. You can't have the losses, one loss nuking your entire account. Like, and I also said his method of trading, you will never pass a funded account with his method.
No.
You'll never ever, it's impossible for you to pass a funded account. Chris, too late in a session for EU sell. I don't know why you would want to sell this though, brother.
Also, I don't know about you, brother, but I'm close to calling
Yeah.
this
I'm
session.
also, no. Why would you want to sell? Yeah, there's nothing showing me yet that sellers are in the market here. So I've tried it, Chris. Rehab is where you'll end up 100%. Stian, but he was obviously then trying to sell gold, Keeks.
I think he sold gold off of that NFP.
Friday.
I think he tried to sell it off of a NFP on that turnaround. Because remember I said the numbers were a big surprise to the downside. I think he tried to sell it and it just turned around and went bullish.
But we were bullish the entire last week though.
Yeah.
On gold.
No, he was
Friday.
winning the whole week. I think Friday, with that NFP caught him in the fake out.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, just knowing the weight on trades, if I go into the 4 hour
Yeah, there was something about he was waiting for a 4 hour.
flip.
The 4 hour formed the bottom wick, and that's what he was waiting for. And when it formed the bottom wick, he entered, and then it just turned around and went up.
I can't really see how you could sell into any of this.
Hold on, let me see where on Friday.
Chad, just looking at this from a 4 hour perspective, where would you sell into any of this? Like even the 4 hour candle on Friday that closed at 11 engulfed this previous 4 hour. So look at this. This is also in our playbook. This is a reversal buy setup. So there you can see closing back inside of the range. So that 4 hour candle on Friday engulfing that previous one and also closing back.
Oh, it is. I actually saw the photo. So where that 4 hour was, remember, we were trading down here the whole time. So if you look here on the 200, we were trading bullish. There wasn't a bottom wick. And I saw the post he put up where he said it finally made the bottom wick. That's what he was waiting for, the flip, because it was bullish with no bottom wick. And when it formed there, I think what he was doing was to trade up. News came out, dollar strength, and when you got the bottom wick, I think he entered, and then it didn't hold, and it turned and went bullish.
And nuked him.
And he's just been holding, and it's just gone up.
Chad, but all of the best for Don. I don't want any trader out there to suffer. If you've suffered in your trading journey, may things turn around for you. I honestly don't want any trader to struggle. I only want the traders to struggle that's selling below par garbage to the trading community. But other than that, I want all of the traders to succeed. And especially you guys that join us every single day, Chad, coming to work, because this is working, Chad. You guys are pitching, you guys are engaging, and if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't still be here. So big thank you to all of you. For all the first time visitors, very welcome. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon button, so that you are notified when we go live. But we are going live at 3 today, Chad. We already spoke about what to expect for CPI. Where's that text? Did I do it on the daily? Did I do it? Where did I do it? Let me just see. Maybe it was on the Mac attack. Let's check. Or the swing. Let's see. But very, very simple. Only one scenario is bullish for me on the dollar, and that's a CPI year-on-year print above 3.7. But Chad, thank you so much. Sorry for yesterday. I was sick like you won't believe. And quarter, one loss, one win. Win overshadowing the loss, so that's a goodie. And then Keeks, any closing remarks from you, my brother?
Yeah, guys, I think just be patient. You obviously know the outlook we have for CPI. But again, guys, honestly, and I'm not going to motivate it and say this, but for guys that are building accounts, you're doing funded challenges, things like that, don't trade news with those accounts. If you want to do it, put the little bit of flip if you want to, $300 in an account, whatever like that, and put it on if you want to. But don't trade that personal account. Even take a demo account if you want to, just to have the feeling of trading that news event. But don't go trade your funded accounts and challenges on it for that 1 minute of glory. It's not worth it, guys.
Very, very good advice, Chad. But Chad, as you guys leave, horn for Keegan. Chad, as you leave, please drop a like, subscribe if you have not done so. Chad, beautiful day here. Gold sells. I'm still of the opinion that we will be trading here somewhere during CPI. We'll be trading very close to this number here. And I think things are going to get interesting from there. But peace and love, baby. We will see you guys at 3 o'clock with Keegs and Jeb. Chad, thanks so much. Peace and love, baby.
Try to let go of all of the nonsense that you put me through.